crap. Good evening, everybody. I wasn't expecting you there. So, the sun is shining. This is what I think is our first Wednesday evening show. This is now going to be a regular thing. So, guys, what is it, Stephen? Wednesday at 7:30. That's where you're going to get us. We're going to talk all things Wrexham, all things welcome to Wrexham, players in Vegas. It's all coming up. This is Wrexham Late Show. Well, it says we're going to start at 7:30, and on my phone, when I was looking at it, it was 7:29, so you've caught me on the hop there, Steve. Evening, everyone. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. The sun's shining in Wrexham. Tonight on the show, I am going to talk about the players leaving, the players staying, Wrexham in Vegas. Welcome to Wrexham. I'll talk about my under-11s. I'll talk about my under-7s. I'll talk about the famous Mullin post in McLean. And whatever crap we get through. Listen, I hope you're all good. I am your host, Shaun Winter. With me, my producer, Stephen Baker. Stephen, I'm a bit... I don't look like I'm in focus, mate. I look...
Yeah, I'll have a fiddle about with your focus settings.
I've noticed yours is pretty crystal clear and perfect, though, isn't it?
Drew, whatever, says second in the chat there. Millie, the Wrexham fan, very good evening.
Hiya, Mill. You okay? See, little superstar how Millie is.
Hey,
Millie, I seen you on the... when did we watch it? The trailer. I seen you on the trailer, Millie. Giving it to Rocky up the steps. Fantastic girl. Dead proud of you. Our members. Okay, we've got CW Black. CW reminds me of my kid, Charlie Winter. We have got Logan Leroy. We've got Logan Leroy, Stephen Baker, Michael A. Also, we have got Jay. Thank you for joining us, guys. Steve, this is going to be... Oh, he's decking about with my camera at the moment. I can just see him. This is going to be regular Wednesday night, so we don't have to do Saturdays from now on until the season kicks off, or until we've got games in America or friendlies or anything like that. So, yeah, Stephen, do you want to go through how the show's going to go today, Steve? Because you've planned it out. With meticulous military organisation, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, well, how this is going to operate today, Shaun is going to run through some preconceived topics, and then what we're going to do is get to all your lovely comments at the end. If you do, however, drop us a super chat, we will prioritise that and jump straight to that. And
get some super chats in so I can get off the paintbrush, guys, for God's sake.
Get your comments, get your questions as we're running through these.
I'm still a bit out of focus, aren't I?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Right, I've got to be honest with you guys. Normally, I'll plan a little something, but I haven't. I've planned absolutely sod all. I've been so busy. It's been unbelievable. So what I am going to talk about first is the sad news of the players departing us. As you can see on your screen, can you see on their screen as well, or is it just me on mine?
Yeah, whatever you can see, that's what they can see.
Okay, buddy. Fantastic. So the following players are out of contract. Aaron Hayden, who I am very, very sad to see go. Rob Lainton. In fact, let me go through them one by one. So Aaron Hayden, I think he had an indifferent time at Wrexham just because of injury. He started his career at Wrexham not very good. He wasn't, it was, he couldn't get to grips with it. And then the minute he got form, he was just unbelievable, just an unbelievable player. I've had a few chats with him, absolute top man. Give my son Charlie a lot of pointers about being a defender and a lot of support as well. Credit to him. So I'm very, very sad to see him go. Rob Lainton. Yeah, I honestly think, you tell me if I'm wrong now, get in the chat, guys, if you haven't already. I think Rob Lainton, in my memory, is the best goalkeeper I've seen since Ben Foster the first time round. And I reckon I've got a decent football knowledge, and I reckon I've got a decent Wrexham knowledge. So, someone's going to say Chris Maxwell, but no. It's got Rob Lainton's been absolutely phenomenal for Wrexham. Again, hampered by injury, and it's just a shame, isn't it? Because he's such a fantastic goalkeeper. I mean, he got done in Bromley 3 times on the bounce, didn't he? That's unheard of. Or was it twice on the bounce? I'm sure it was 3. I'm almost certain he's got injured 3 times on the bounce at Bromley. So I think Bromley's got a large part to play in him not going on. Whether he'll play football again, I don't know. I'd like to see him play football. I'm gutted In the same breath, we're talking about... No, hang on. I'll talk about the players departing first. Callum McFadden, that was always going to happen. I think he's been all right at Wrexham. You know, he hasn't been a bad player or anything like that. Far from it. He's been all right, inconsistent, but he's been all right. But we're going up a level, aren't we? So that's what I say to my under Evans. We're going up a level. So when you go up a level, you need better players. That's the way it goes. Ben Tozer, yeah, been a great captain when Luke Young hasn't been on the pitch. And he's been good for Wrexham. I think that Ben Tozer's done more than you know for Wrexham. I really do. I think he's been a leader. I think he's kept the lads' feet on the ground when needed. I think he's been Parky's spokesman on the pitch. Reading between the lines, I just think he's been the one who leads the guys. He's the one, you know, I used to watch him talking on the pitch. I used to be very impressed with him. You know, sometimes he didn't know, but I think Tozer said himself once, he's always going to be a 7 out of 10. You can't argue with that, can you? You can't argue with that. I've got a lad who was on my under-11s, Yolo. I always say to him, he's gone from being 7 and 8 out of 10, now he's gone to 9 and 10 every week out of 10. So he probably knows what I mean there. Go back, Steve. Who else have we got? Tony Cliff, which I thought, yeah, that, again, great defender. A bit of a no-nonsense, a throwback defender for me. Absolutely fantastic. I think his time at Wrexham has been great. Again, hampered by injury. But this is the sad one for me. As we all know, I'm a big Luke Young fan. We're gonna miss him around this football club. 6 years. We'll read out his goodbye to the fans after. But 6 years at this football club, and he has been absolutely, when I say every single game, he's never ever dropped below an 8 out of 10 for me. Ever. Just a tremendous servant to this football club. I think Luke Young goes down as an absolute legend. That's what I think. Honest to God, I haven't got enough superlatives for Luke Young. I think he's just been... And this is what I think, because I look after a group of young footballers, and what I'd say is, look at Luke Young, aspire to be Luke Young. I'm telling you right now, I got a kid there, Deacon, who's got all the attributes to be absolutely phenomenal. And what I'd say to him, I'm always on his case because I know there's something special in him, so I'm trying to drag it out, as there is in all of them. But look at Luke Young, because he just goes above and beyond. So, yeah, very sad to see Luke Young go. Owen Cushion, I don't know who that is, and that's Dan Davis. That was the fullback, was it? Or am I... Anyway, what I do want to get on to, Mark Howard's been offered a contract, which I think's a bit... Now, I really like Mark Howard as a man. I think he's awesome. And why I think he may be getting another contract...
Substitution?
No, because I don't. He's not going to start games. That's obvious. Maybe a sub-keeper, but I don't see him going in for prolonged periods of time if someone gets injured. Or maybe that's me being a bit out of order there. But what I think he's really round this football club for is the man himself. I think he's round this football club for... Say if we manage to keep hold of a Conco, I think he's got a good relationship with him, and I think keepers can benefit from his experience. We've got another young Irish lad there as well. I think they benefit from Mark Howard's experience, and I don't think it's a bad thing him being around the club. And then if he's needed there, he's needed if called upon. But I thought it was an odd one, I've got to be honest. But Phil Parkinson knows a hell of a lot more than me. Stephen Fletcher has been offered a new deal, which rightly so. What do I always say? He is the lower league's Ibrahimovic. So remember when Ibrahimovic went to United and he was knocking on, 37, something like that. But he just glided around the football pitch. That's Stephen Fletcher, that is, but a lower league version. Aaron James, Aaron James, that is the... Who's Dan Davis there? Aaron James is the fullback I'm regarding to. I'm almost certain there. Automatic extension, that goes to James McLean. He'll remain at the club until 2024-2025 season. Decision pending. I can tell you a decision now. He's going nowhere. But James McLean has just been absolutely unbelievable for Wrexham, hasn't he? Guys, get yourselves in the chat, by the way, because we're going to turn our attention to that. That's literally, the chat's the main part of our shows these days. But James McLean, what a fantastic football player. Leads by example. decision pending. A decision with regard to Scott Butler, who made his... Okay. From Marine. It's concluded. I don't know who Scott Butler is. Honestly, shoot me down if you want, but I don't. Listen, I don't... I know what I say, and I don't know who he is. Scott Butler. Is that a goalkeeper, is it? Or...
I'm not sure, but someone who's not on the list is Conco. I know because he was on loan or whatever. What do you think about them trying to retain him?
Yeah, listen, he's going to go... Hang on.
I did see a picture of him.
It's every time. Honestly, it's every time.
Vegas.
It's every time. Listen, Rob and Ryan ain't stupid. You know, they were on the case of Ben Foster last year, weren't they? They were going hell for leather, they were. They're going hell for leather to get Foster down. I think it's going to be the same with Okonkwo. I think he's a very classy goalkeeper. Tie him down for 5 years if you can. I think he's an extremely classy goalkeeper. Goes up like a hot air balloon, down like a salmon, doesn't he? I think he's fantastic. You got to keep him. But he's going to want him big money. But we want players of our ilk, so it's going to be the players coming in now are going to be on big money. I think Okonkwo could go on for 10 grand a week, honestly, which at Wrexham is unheard of. I hazard against Mullin's on about 8.
We'll have to try and get the list of the salary for next week.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get a list of salaries, would you?
Well, we can speculate and put something together for next week's show.
I reckon Mullin's on about 8 to 10, and Elliot Lee, rightly so.
Didn't they get a $500,000 bonus between 20 players as well?
Yeah, listen, see, these are the incentives that are good for our football club. It's good for, which is good for everything, isn't it? So yeah, Okonkwo, yeah, go and spend the money. Oh, way up.
Hey, we got a super chat, Shaun. We need to read this one out. This is Kenneth Finnegan.
Yeah, he's Finnegan. Kenneth Finnegan, he's top man, Ken.
Get your words out then.
Top man, Kenneth.
You're the best, Shaun. What are the chances of getting promoted next season?
Good, Kenneth. Good. Now, listen, we have got coming down, you've got Huddersfield, who I think are going to get a bit stuck in the mud. I don't think they're going to see them bounce back up again. But I've been wrong Christ almighty, half my life, Ken. But Birmingham are they're going to throw money at it, mate, because they have got American owners in that now. They've got a Tom Brady in that there. They're going to throw notes at it, mate. So I reckon they're going to be... I think Wrexham are favourites, weren't they? But they shouldn't be. It'll be Birmingham. I think Wrexham, yeah, I do. No matter how we start, mate, I promise you now, we've got a good enough... Our squad there now, and people will shoot me down, but I'm telling you, from my experience and what I'm thinking of, and the way I look at football, that team doesn't have no problem in League One. When I say we don't have any problem in League One, I mean we don't have any problem holding our own in League One. We don't have any problem probably being a mid-table team there as we are now. Who knows, even more, because I believe in this football team. You get 4 quality acquisitions, mate. It's a game changer. Listen, we've got players from a higher league. You forget George Evans only come in last year from the Championship. You know, Mullin laid their Championship plays. You get a Okonkwo, he's a Championship player. We're going to get centre-halves. We're going to get a left-back. You got James McLean in there. So I honestly, nothing to worry about. We can go and do a job in League One now. I promise you. As we are now, we're going to do a job.
Also, Shaun, he's just tagging on there. How many teams get automatically promoted in League One? It's the same as League Two, isn't it?
I'm almost certain, Ken, if it's the same. I
think it's 3 automatic and 1 playoff.
Yeah, so it's 4. Essentially, you've got 4, mate. I'm almost again wrong in the past, but I'm almost certain. So this league is where I Wrexham were in this league when I started to watch them. I thought that, but they weren't. They were in the 3rd, and we got promoted against Northampton on the last game. That's when I think that was one of my first seasons watching them, and then they went up. So, but the majority of my time watching Wrexham has been the 2nd division. It's not 2nd division now; it's League One. But yeah, I think mate, I think we've got a good chance. I do. What I like is this squad's knitted together.
I stand corrected, by the way.
Stephen stands corrected, so it's 3 go up. There you go, 3 go up. So Portsmouth and Derby have gone up straight away. So listen, these are the type of points we need to get to. So Portsmouth, who's done very well, 97 points in that league, is phenomenal, by the way. You've got 92 Derby, so I mean, the tougher wins to come by. Bolton, who's in the playoff final now? Do we know?
I'm not sure.
So I'd like Bolton to stay down. I would. I'd like to go to the Reebok Stadium or whatever it's called now. Right. So hang on. Oh, so Bolton go through on
Aggregate.
right over. Oh, it's over 2 legs. Yeah, clearly, Shaun. So it's Bolton versus Oxford. I'd like Bolton to stay down personally, but Oxford another proper team, and that's where we've got what's his name from Fordy, innit? Fordy's come from Oxford. So yeah.
Oh, is that the second leg of that one there? So Peterborough and Oxford.
Yeah,
it's not guaranteed yet.
You know, it is aggregate. Look. Aggregate one.
That's the next match, and then TBC for the final.
Yeah, so it's Bolton versus Oxford.
Yeah, Oxford have won 1-0 in their first match, but they've got to play them again at the Portsmouth ground.
Okay. Okay. Right, yep. And there you have it. So I hope you're good, Ken. And what was his wife called? Ken and Dylan, was it? Or
Kenneth Finnegan, I believe.
yeah, and who else?
I think that's just another part to his name.
Okay. Kenneth Finnegan, yeah, he's top man, Ken. Real top man.
And Dylan Garner.
Dylan Garner. Well, I to you guys. Top man, Ken. If I can see, hey, get this chat popping off before Stephen starts reading it. Let me go on to my under 11s very quick now. First up, let me go on to my under 7s. When did we last play under 7s? I don't know. Lenny scored an absolute screamer. He scored a screamer and then he rattled a post from the halfway line. So he's just an unbelievable little football player. I've got a few of them in that team. Rudy, really, really good. Harry, Sammy, got good players. Jeremiah at the back, Harlan. We've got some incredible football players there coming up. And you've done, let me tell you, boys, you've done fantastic for your first season. On to my under 11s. We were brilliant last week. Played Bala on the Saturday. I think we won. Gemma said we scored 13 goals, so I don't know. And they didn't score any. Yeah, but but that was over 2 games. But I got to tell you, Bala were, I think it's just the football our team played were fantastic. Really, really good. Dead proud of them. And a good training session last night as well. Bala have some fantastic players as well. Really, really good. Had some good goals. Who got man of the match last week? It was Deacon. No, it was Charlie and Yolo the week before, who I didn't mention, and I should have. So sorry about that, guys. Who won it this week? Oscar and Kane. Well, big shout out to Kane if he's watching, by the way, who's coming on incredibly. What a footballer he's turning into. That's what you get. Hard work. That's what I say to him, right? Hard work, passion, close your mouth and listen. Boss, that's exactly what that kid's doing. So massive shout out to Kane if he's listening. Let's just go on to the... Guys, what did you think about What did the Daily Mirror say about Paul Mullin?
I'll pull that up as you're reading that message. Do you want me to read this message out, or do you want to read it out?
What message?
On the screen.
Okay, Ben Tozer. Making the move to Wrexham has been the best move of my life. My family has been so welcomed. They're Wrexham fans for life. The club is on an incredible journey. We're all the best, owners and staff. Working together, driving the club forward. First, second, record breakers, back-to-back, promotion. Safe to say, it couldn't have gone much better than that. To have captained the club, along with Youngie, has been a pleasure. For myself and my family, and to everyone at the club and Wrexham fans worldwide that are supporting us, thank you. Well, Ben, I'd like to say thank you, buddy. I'd really like to say thank you because you have been absolutely fantastic for this football club. So, on behalf of me and all Wrexham fans, huge thank you to you. You've had some fantastic games for us. You've created a lot of goals for us with that remarkable throw-in. A player we'll never forget. So all the best to you and your family, Ben. Just really, really well done and good luck in the rest of your career. This is going to be the most emotional one for me, Youngie. We got that one, Stephen?
Yeah, sorry, mate. There you go.
Stephen is with us. From when I joined in 2018, there was only one thing in my mind and the club's mind: promotion out of the National League. Fast forward 6 years, promotion to League One. To be part of this club and to have the opportunity to not only play for the club and captain the side with my very good friend Ben Souza, to back promotions will live with me forever. I met great people along the way and made friends for life. Thank you to the fans for welcoming me with open arms, players and staff, past and present, that have come across along the way. It's been an absolute pleasure. Wrexham will always be in my heart. I couldn't be more proud of this club, the team and their achievements. Lastly, thank you to my wife and my kids for sticking by me through thick and thin. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be watching up the town. Like I say to any kids, and I haven't said to my under 11s yet, but I should do, go and watch Luke Young. Go and watch Luke Young. That is how you turn up on a football pitch. That is how you give everything you've got. That is how you play for your teammates. That is how... that's a footballer to me. Like an old school footballer, just dynamite in a tackle, gives everything. He'll have your back. He'll run the length of the pitch to get the ball back. He's got a goal in him. Just an absolute incredible football player. And I did, on behalf of everyone at this football club, Luke Young, just fucking honestly, wow. What a player. What a player. He scored some unbelievable goals for this club, man. Unbelievable. And he's played for that. He's played for his badge every single time he's gone on the pitch. Played for the badge. Not there to dick about. He's there to go and win a football game. That is what it's all about for me. And I'll tell you what, he's a bit of absolute inspiration on that football pitch as well. So, yeah, Luke Young, probably the last time we're going to talk about him now, which is sad for me. Because a lot of my shows have been about Luke, the way he plays. So, just, yeah, God bless you, Luke Young. To you and your family, all the very best. Disney documentary stars stick jibe at cancer-stricken Charles. Wrexham footballer Paul Mullin and James McLean shared tasteless photo while partying with Hollywood owner Rob McElhenney in Vegas.
And that's the Daily Mail.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's one of them. It's one of them. I don't think it's particularly Charles. I think it's the flipping monarchy and everything that goes with it. I think it's all the crap that goes with it. So, there you go. I think it was a little dick about photo when it's gone down the wrong way, hasn't it? But Paul Mullin's no thingy to that when he said after Tories, is he? So, listen, it is what it flipping is. Don't read too much into it, guys, for God's sake. If we're not absolutely having a pop at Charles because he's got cancer, let's just have a bit of perspective on this. Season ticket renewals. Renewal of the season ticket window. Hang on. Renewal window for season ticket holders to book their place. So watch Wrexham FC at the Sky Bet League One. By gosh, that sounds good. Next year will close on June the 7th. So if you haven't already renewed no season tickets, don't. Because I can go and get the season tickets. I'll go and buy the. The ones that are free. Fleur, we've seen Fleur depart the club, haven't we? You haven't got that in the notes, Stephen. Fleur's departed the club. I touched on it the other week. I make no bones, and I will not make any bones about saying I think there was a disconnect between the fans and so not the top level of the club. This level here, I think there's been a disconnect there, and I think they need someone in to repair that. I'm going to be honest. I said about that Fleur, and I said about this Julie banning people for just ridiculous actions, but then, we can ban it, but to certain people, we'll take it away. Shocking. Absolute shocking. That's you don't run a football club like that. Do you know what I mean? Just, no. So, and Fleur, she's not been received well by fans, I think stuff have come out with her. I mean, I've got nothing against the woman, I've got to tell you. She was very polite with me. She was, she's fine about my boys. When they were going to be mascots, she was great with me. She was absolutely great. No, so, all the best in whatever she's doing, but I know she's not gone down well at this football club. I don't think she got the grasp of this club. And someone needs to come in now as a new CEO, because I don't think Shaun Harvey's got a great grasp of the fans either. I think he's great, and he goes and does his. I think he's great for Wrexham Football Club. They'll probably be watching this because there was once I got told he's seen his ass because I did a Monty video, didn't I? And I happened to have a Wrexham shirt. I'm not playing by any chance, and he wasn't happy about it. I can't wear a Wrexham shirt. So, as much as I think Shaun Harvey's good for the football club and what he does, I think there's a big disconnect with the fans. In fact, I've seen him outside with some fans. I've seen him talk about some fans. So, there you go. He probably won't be happy with this either, but I'm not bothered, pal. I'll say as it is. Yeah, so the new CEO needs to come in. We need to be, for one, let's get a people person in. Let's get a people person in who's down to earth, gets the fans, gets the whole journey thing, who's going to work magic. And anyway, I'll leave it at that. I've said all my bit there. And if you can see here, that is a bit of paint. I've been at Richie's restaurant at Croy's Howell, which is about to open. I think it's open this weekend, guys. So I think you can go there for the drink this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. I think Friday. I've got to pop that out there tomorrow night and do a bit more work. Never ending. So what else have I got to catch up on before we get to all the fantastically brilliant people in these comments, man? So I've said about Wednesday's show. It's going to be every Wednesday at 7:30. Stephen, correct?
Yeah, and that's nice for us. We get our weekends back with the kids, and that works out for everyone.
Yeah. Last game of the season. Oh, I've got 2 last games of the season as well. I forgot who I'm playing, but for the 11s and 7s, last games of the season, I said the sun's shining. Oh, welcome to Wrexham. This is what I wanted to touch on, guys.
Well, can I read this question as you're about
Please
to go
do.
on that? This might make sense. So, Fairman F says, Shaun, are you going to be on the 3rd season of Welcome to Wrexham?
I don't think so, mate. I'm not on it. That's how I like
Didn't you
that.
paint the restaurant, though?
I think you might see me on 1 episode, mate, but that's it. They give me the sack. Probably because I'm too outspoken, who knows? But no, I don't think so, but I'm not sure. But I'm not saying that. Listen, they do keep in touch with me now and again. And they have, so I'm sure I'll be on it in the future. But no, maybe you might see me on 1 episode, but not my usual cameo. But that brings me on to something fantastic, because I want to talk about the photographer Oliver, who said he's a bit of a loner, suffers with anxiety, and I just want to say the pictures he takes are absolutely out of this world. I love them. He goes down the street photography route. I think he's absolutely fantastic. He's never been to a Wrexham game, but this is what I love about this documentary so much. I think it's so clever. I think it's so brilliant. Wrexham fans would probably never have noticed Oliver. Let's be honest. You can't fail to notice me because I'm a loudmouth. Listen, you can say it. I'm a loudmouth. You would have seen me in. I make my presence known, shall we say, a lot of the time. But this fella doesn't. I thought he just come across absolutely just. I'd like to meet him just to tell him, well done to him, because he takes fantastic pictures. I'd love to have a chat with Oliver and have a look at some of the pictures he's got, because no doubt I'd love to get some of them. So I have framed stuff like that in my house, and I love it. I love street stuff. But I just think he come across, he says he's a bit of a loner, and this club kind of saved him. Not in a way that it saved me and you by we watching him, but he's fascinated in the ground, and he's fascinated by everything around it. The melee after the games, and he's fascinated in this town, and I just think it's absolutely fantastic. I think he's come across so well. He's my new favourite character. No, sorry, Millie's my favourite character. Sorry, Oliver. Millie's still my favourite character. But, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And I really, 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 really think he's a credit. And I'd love to meet him, to shake him by the hand. So, Oliver, well done. I hope to see more of you in this documentary. Absolutely sensational. So, I was touched. The first 2 episodes I thought was great. I loved a bit, the first episode, where we see a bit more, don't we, on the pitch where Mullin got hurt. And our hearts were in our mouths. I remember watching that at God knows what time it was in the morning, thinking, oh, God. And what I really like, again, sometimes it's like the Mullin show, but testament to him. I want to get up and walk because my family are watching this. So, his Albie was watching that, and his missus and his kids and his wonderful mum and his top brother, and you know what I mean. And he's got some cracking mates as well. So, do you know what I mean? Fair play, credit to him. I just thought the first 2 episodes were brilliant. I thought it was a great, great start to a fantastically brilliant show. And what day does it come out? What is Welcome to Wrexham? What day is it out?
Might be Wednesdays. I haven't
Today?
managed to catch up with it yet. I'll have to double check that.
Oh, if it's today, it's belting. I've got another 2 episodes to watch tonight. So that'll be brilliant. So, yeah. Anyway, should we get on to... hang on. I spoke about... We've touched on Vegas. I hope the boys are absolutely bossing it out there, because you lads deserve it. Credit to you for what you've done for us. Players leaving, we've done. We've paper talk. Done the 7s, done the 6s. Right, Stephen, let's get on to my favourite bit. The comments, man.
Right, in the
Still got no tissues for me, have you? It's hay fever season as well.
Got loads of tissues in the house. Yeah, we've read that. Welcome to Wrexham one now. Geraint Jenkins says, "Hey pal, have a good show. We didn't quite get to that at the start of the
Thanks,
show."
Geraint. I stopped man Geraint, by the way. Really good man.
Geraint's ready for the game tomorrow. Which game's that, Sean? Is that the playoff for League
Oh,
One,
yeah. Honestly, I'm going to tell you something quick. I don't watch football. Honestly, I watch Wrexham.
I watched Man United get a batter in the other night. That was pretty good.
See, I've got a soft spot for United, but I'll tell you why I can't watch them. I know it's a Wrexham show, but I'm going to go on. I can't stand their players. Like, they're meant to be role models for kids. Right, I'm going to go off on one. Yeah, ring your bell, Steve, because I'm going, mate. Right, so I'm telling you right now, this is what gets me about Premier. I don't know what I've got onto this, but I've got into it because I'm a passionate man. I don't like it because when I was a kid, I used to idolise Premier League footballers, yeah, but more Wrexham players, obviously. Ken Carr, Gary Bennett, you know what I mean? I was all Wrexham players, but I used to love Ryan Giggs. And at the time, they were all role models, David Beckham. And now, the way some of these footballers carry on the pitch, I think is a disgrace. I only watch Premier League if my Lenny or Charlie wants to watch it. I don't bother. Honestly, you got Rashford walking on the pitch. You got Fernandes with his arms in the air. He's meant to be a captain, by the way. I think the players at United are an absolute disgrace. Honestly, I do. There's no bite. There's no hunger in there. And for as long as I'm a manager, no matter what level it'll be, my players ain't ever going to get away with that. It's all about hunger and commitment and wanting it. And it's just, I kind of feel sorry for Ten Hag. I do, because just ridiculous. I don't know why I've got onto Man United here, Steve, but I
just click to they don't feel like a team.
Yeah. Another thing I want to talk about the Premier League, why I don't watch it. VAR's killed the game. It's too slow now. It's too slow, as in the fans can't celebrate, then they can, and they can't, and they can. There's referees. The people dive up will and get penalties for that half the time, or then they're looking for 20 minutes to see if it was a penalty. I hate it. Like, if you dive and get off the pitch, get off the football pitch. That ain't honestly, no kid will ever do that for me. It's just disgusting, man. Do not dive in football. You're taking away the beautiful game. I cannot bear it. Honestly, I can't. Football is an absolute shambles, and it caters to the big teams these days. Now I've said my piece. Steve, I completely forgot what it was. No, I'm not watching. I will watch the game. I will watch the playoff game to see who's coming down. Is that what it is? Is that no? Sorry, to see who's coming up from the league. To see if it's going to be Crawley or whoever. Is that right, Gez? Sorry,
yeah, that's probably right.
I
would like to see the playoff for relegation. Like, one spot they have to fight and one team goes out. That'd be fun at the end. Swiss guy. Good evening, ladies and lasses. Greetings from Switzerland.
Hey, hello, how are we? Switzerland, fans. Oh, guys, tell me where you're from in the, tell me where you're all from in the, the lads game, bloody hell. It's the lads game, so I've just seen the bloody Geraint Jenkins. I'm thinking of a different Gez. Yeah, Gez, honestly, mate, I'm buzzing for it. Although I've got to go and do a bit of work first, Gez. I've got to go and do a little bit of work first, and then, yes, Sebi's on my team as well, I think, mate. I'm almost certain he is, Keno's told me, so buzzing. Yeah, I really can. And the Roosters on our team.
Kenneth Finnegan, prior to the super chat, and thanks, by the way, for that.
Yeah, cheers, Ken. Hey, Ken's he's an awesome man, Kenneth.
He says, what happened to the thanks button? Now, I know the thanks button is there after videos. I'm not sure on the rules with that during, but we do have the super chat function. And then Kenneth kindly sent a super chat there. What have we got next? Kenneth Finnegan. It's hard to pronounce that.
Spit it out, Stephen.
Is that a Scottish name or an Irish name?
Well, he's American for a start, mate.
Oh, right. I always think of Lee Mack pronouncing the Irish names, and he says Finnegan. Finnegan and Hardy. Do you know? Have you seen that one?
Ken's told me where he's from. Is it New York?
It's probably New York.
It's not. I don't know. Let me think. I know. He's told me where he's from before. He's a lovely fella. Sorry, Stephen, I stopped you then. Proceed,
it's okay. I'm going to read Kenneth's comment out. This is an amazing, incredibly professional show. It's amazing how you've come from a painter to this. Congratulations, Sean.
I am still a painter, mate. You're joking, aren't you? This doesn't pay me any money, mate. Yeah, I don't get any money for this, mate. Stephen should be going in. You would have thought someone would have gone, would have dug deep and thought, you know what? Let's get Shaun on the telly, or I tell you what, isn't he good? Let's go and spend a bit of money on him. Just give me my painting wages, honestly.
Loose men, I'm telling you.
Loose, yeah, but anyway, I'm still painting, unfortunately, mate. I'm still painting, and it's a big unfortunate as well. I want to do this. I want to do this sort of stuff, mate.
Mark,
but thank you, Kenneth.
Mark Parry. It's 2 automatic promotions and 1 via playoffs, so that's when we were just haggling over the League One promotion.
That's League 2, isn't it? Yeah. No, I get you. I get you, mate.
Geraint Jenkins, big game tomorrow, pal. That's the one you just.
Yeah. So that means he's on about the lads, isn't he? I thought it was a different Geraint. I thought it was the Wrexham lad Geraint. Yeah. No, big game. I can't wait, mate.
And he says, and then hopefully we get one sorted for Sunday.
Yeah, that's it. I spoke to Keno before. I think all's good for that. That'll be last game.
Sean's going to be singing now. Sean's going to be singing. Jack of all trades. Hello, all.
Rotterdam,
the Netherlands.
I'm not singing this, show. I'm not singing. Not this. So this could be Rotterdam or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome. There you go.
Oh my God. That's going to be my ringtone. Geraint Jenkins, come on, U7. I don't know what that means.
Come on, the under 7s. Up the under 7s. Out Sebi. Get Sebi so I don't have to shout. Sebi!
I thought that was some kind of 7-Up joke for when Liverpool
it's my under 7s.
7-0.
Gez helps out with us, and he's got a kid, Sebi, and he's a funny little bugger. But he doesn't listen very well, does he, Gez? He's been doing laps. Whenever he's playing up, I said, Sebi, lap.
Forgive
he's a great kid.
If I mispronounce this one. Nathapong Fankham, greetings from Thailand.
Right, that can't be it. Where is it, mate? Let me pronounce
I
this.
don't know if it's... Oh,
right.
Yeah, it's still...
Is it on my screen?
I think it's already gone past on your screen.
Okay.
Let me pull the YouTube chat over this one here.
Nathapong
Fankham.
Nathapong Fankham. I bet you I've nailed that in one.
That's what I said.
You did not.
I did rewind it back.
Yep, so hello to you as well, mate. From Thailand.
It's amazing.
That's just clicked in, that is what, you know what I mean? Brilliant. Thailand. Global Force is what this show is. A global force. FX in America wants to get on this, and we'll have this as like, this could be the weekly roundup. Save Men in Blazes getting everything in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we got 24 people watching at the moment, and they're all from 24 different countries, probably. Swiss guy. I think Wrexham should stay in League One for the next 3 to 4 years and try to progress in the Cups, expand the infrastructure, Cup Academy, and only move towards the Champions League.
Championship. Not Champions League, mate.
I think he means Championship.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, mate, I mean, you've got to remember when we... this is going to be a tough league. Do I think Wrexham are going to be at the right end of the table? Yes, I do. And like I said, 3 or 4, possibly 5 very, very good signings, and that's where you're going to see Wrexham playing. But we've just seen that, and we only 2 go up, and then 1 via playoff, so it's tough. Listen, it's very, very tough. What I would say is get to the Championship as quick as we can, because that is when we will be... We're going to be in a Championship for a long time. I tell you what, we shouldn't talk about this. I tell you what, fans from other clubs probably tune in and think, you know, chill out, Wrexham fans. You haven't got, and rightly so. You're right in telling us that. But we're on a trajectory where we are dreaming. So you've got to, you know, our owners they don't hold back in telling us that's where we want to take us. So. They have us dreaming from day, you know, they have us dreaming. So hence why we tend to talk about stuff like this. But yeah, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Wrexham in League One for the next 5 years. I wouldn't. You know, I think you're right in saying that. I would not be surprised at all. Let's just be thankful for where we are. Let's be truly, extremely grateful for where we are right now, because, you know, it's vivid in my memory where it wasn't even so long ago where we're in the National League, and we're in the bottom half of the National League as well, and it's just those memories still haunt Wrexham fans. So we've make no bones about it. Let's be very grateful for where we are. And if it does take us 4, 5, 6 years, then so be it. But we're lucky to be knowing full well that our owners are going to equip us as best as possible to take us to the forefront of that league and to take us for promotion, because that's what they want every single season. And just knowing that is enough for me.
They'll be after championship players now, so that'll be
Yeah, of
interesting.
course he will. Yeah, 100%. But he was tail end of last season, such George Evans. So yeah.
Kenneth Finnegan and Dylan Garner. The team should have taken you guys to Vegas with the team.
Yeah, someone said that last year. Christ, now that would be wild. Let me tell you, if they wanted to take it up a notch, take me. Although I've got to be honest, I need another spell of not drinking again now. I had a bit of a heavy one at the weekend, so that's enough now. That's enough. I tell you what, I do so well. What did I do? 3 months, and then. Oh. But anyway, when I do drink, it's now and again. But
moderation is key.
Yeah, but I reckon I've had a drink for the last 3 weeks now, 3-4 weeks, only once a week. But nah, and that's it now. Summer's coming, boys ringing, so let's tighten up. Let's see how long I can go again now, guys. So let's start timing. One day I'll quit it forever. But maybe this is the time. Who knows? But I'm going to have another good go starting now.
Well, I have to fill an application form out to go to the shop for bread, so I got no chance of going to Vegas.
That says more about you than it does your missus, mate.
Just a little bit of a joke there. But
just in case Sam's watching.
Anyway, my friend in work, Michael Heath, one of my colleagues, mentioned today that the fixtures are coming out soon. I didn't fully listen to him.
That'll be interesting because
either said this week or next week.
Blackpool, everyone's going to be looking for get Blackpool on a Saturday. They won't give Wrexham Blackpool on a Saturday. I promise you right now. Same as we won't get Shrewsbury on a Saturday.
Isn't it random draw?
Sorry, I know there's kids. Oh, hiya, boys. Charlie, Lenny. Daddy loves you. I'll FaceTime you in a bit. I was going to FaceTime him then, but no, it's not professional. No, what was I saying? No, it's not. Is it Eck? No, it's not drawn out the flipping bag, mate. No.
It's fixed, is it?
I promise you right now, they don't want a load of Wrexham supporters there in Blackpool on a Saturday afternoon, especially not. No, if they do, it'll be like, well, listen, they just don't want it. I know it.
Back to the comments. Will I amp you? Why do commercials pop up on the live show? So we've got it on like medium, might pop up now and again for 5 seconds, and we get like 2 pence ad revenue, and
is that it?
Hopefully that'll support
2 pence per show.
Thousands of pounds it costs to.
There you go, guys.
We love doing this.
There you go, guys. That's the money I'm making. That's why I'm not off the paying push yet, because I'm making 2 pence a show. No, I'm not. We got to split that, so I'm making 1 pence a show.
Well, by the time you work out what everything gets cut off on Google, on YouTube, they cut nearly 70%.
Well, we do start to make more now. Now, to be fair, people start to subscribe, and people, in the super chats.
Members.
Sorry, members, not subscribe. Members. If you haven't already,
I think
like
on a
$5.99
membership, we might see £1 of it, and we get 50p each. But YouTube is terrible at taking money on a cut off that. It's absolutely crazy, isn't it?
That's Christ Almighty.
What else have we got?
Can we look at another platform then?
Well, we'll get Patreon sorted or something. We'll get Shaun watching Welcome to Wrexham. We'll figure something out for the fans.
Hey, guys, is a new show out in the UK now?
Someone's wrote this in the chat. I was going to get to it in a minute. It premieres at 10 p.m. Eastern Specific Time on FX, so that's Disney Plus for us, in the FX section, and that's on a Thursday.
Oh, Jesus, Steve, get to it, man. So Thursday, right, buzzing. I'll watch that.
Shaun, watch it. You're in it.
I'm not.
You're there. They were filming you.
Not in this one, man. Not in this one. But I'm sure I will be in the past. In the honestly, you know what I mean. Future.
Right. Lee Griffiths, ex-Shrewsbury fella, coming in apparently.
Ooh. Oh, what's this for? CEO or for?
Not sure. Let us know in the comments if anyone knows what that's for.
Well, whoever it is for CEO, one thing you got to get right at this football club is the fans. I promise you right now, get the fans right. You know, don't come in and think you're something. Let me think about the way I'm going to put this now. Don't come in and think I do this job, so I'm higher than fans. I'm here. You know, you fan, you're just fans. Don't think that about Wrexham Football Club, because these fans are powerful. These fans are powerful, man. Rob and Ryan get it, but these fans are powerful. So don't come in and think, you know, and you do see it. You see it in, here I go again. You do see it in life in general. People think they got, I see the way people look at me sometimes. But people think they have the right to think they're better than you. And that's the impression I've got with these people at the football club. You know what I'm on about? The Julies of the world, the Fleurs, and or that could be right, that could be wrong. And if it's wrong, I'm sorry. Don't give me a ban, please. I know you slam them out like there's no tomorrow, but no, it's I just don't like it. Get the fans right. Get the fans right. Be likeable. Get your fans right. Go shake hands with people around the club. You know, how's it going? Enjoying the match. You and your little ones enjoying the match. Is that too much to ask from anyone? You know, I mean, clearly I love to talk anyway, but I do it on a match day. I walk around, you know, I see Humphrey Card doing it, loving it. What an addition to the football club he is, by the way. So there you go. I've gone on about this for about 3 minutes too long.
Right, 28 people watching this stream. Can you all hit the like button and possibly share the stream? Speaking of adverts in the stream, I've just noticed it gives me the option to skip it, so I've just skipped an advert for everyone. So that was one less advert in the show for you guys. J, channel member. CEO has a corporate job to do. They need to handle the club's business. They are not there for the fans.
Whoa, let me stop you there. Bollocks, whoa. You're at a football club. You're at a football. Listen, I understand you, but you've got to have a likability factor about you. You're at a fans club such as Wrexham. You couldn't be more. You couldn't have missed a mark. Honestly, you couldn't have drove past the flipping mark. This isn't flipping Weetabix or something. This isn't Coca-Cola. This isn't Pepsi. You're not a corporate leader of that. No, you're bollocks. No, I'm not having that. No way am I having that. You have got to be a man of people at this football club, I'm telling you. Well, look, how did it go for Fleur? How did that end up for her? Do you know what I mean? This Julie, I've never met the girl. Everyone bloody hates her. How's that going for them? Is that what you want at your job, being flipping hated by fans? No. Bollocks is what I'll say. And sorry for the kids watching, because I've gone off on one there, because you couldn't be wrong. Yeah, get your corporate things done, but does that mean you can't be nice to fans at the same time? Because you're doing your corporate job. So because you're doing your corporate job, you can't be nice to fans. You can't go all the way to fans. Bollocks. What does Humphrey Card do? He does all that, doesn't he? But he's still got time for the fans' forums. He's still got time to speak to people outside the pitch, outside the football ground, to have pictures with kids, to shake hands with everyone, to just be a general nice fella in general, yeah? Oh, get to the next one, mate, because my head is gone. Gone.
Garrett Jenkins, Brickfield and Cody.
Brickfield. Oh, we've got him Saturday as well. So, Brickfield tomorrow night. Belting. Nice one, Gez. Calm down a bit there.
I've just lost me place a little bit there. Let me...
Well, there's Steve. And I do apologise for that rant. But it gets me, that. See, that is what gets me.
Garrett Jenkins
hang
has
on,
chimed in on that as well, Shaun.
Hang on, wait there, 2 seconds. Why can't you just come in and you just, I'm just corporate. Yeah, this is what I'm on about, this is what I'm on about. Oh, I'm just corporate, so I look after that. Honestly, no. Right? Do your research on this football club, get this football club, get these fans, and you're halfway there.
Geraint Jenkins says, disagree, Jay. Look at the way Peter Moore for Liverpool and what he did and the fans.
Nailed. There you go. Here we go. In one, Peter Moore. There you go. Say no more. Peter Moore. Peter Moore.
Kenneth Finnegan and Dylan Garner. You're a great guy, and a true fan. Getting rid of you was a mistake. I don't think they've got rid of him. They just called you less.
Yeah, no, I don't think they've got.
think the door's open.
I presume I'll be out at some point in the future, but no, I don't think they've got rid of me, guys. I don't think it's a case of that at all. Maybe now because I'm on it. I was on that much, they might have to start paying me. Who knows?
Yeah, but I mean,
But no. They wouldn't. I don't think so, guys. Like I said, they ran me only the other week, but I don't know. They asked me what I was doing, and I was coaching. I think it was the 11s or 7s. But I think they already got footage similar to that, so we didn't want to do any more. Honestly, I don't know. But
yeah, look, they got that photographer guy in. Was he new to the sea?
yeah, he was. I'm honestly awesome.
So there's more time for stuff like that when there's less time.
Yeah, exactly. No. I think we're going to see a few more. And I really do enjoy. I enjoy seeing all the new characters. I do. I love it. Like we had Millie last year. We just stole the whole thing. And Oliver's had a fantastic start this year. Credit to you, Oliver. Really, it was really nice.
You're a bit like Luke Young. You've been released from the show.
Yeah, well, I get released from everything else I do in life, mate. Honestly.
Gannett Jenkins says Friday. I think that's the Disney Plus. Thursday in the USA, of course.
Ah, boss. Okay, Friday. Well, that'll do me and the boys for Friday night. Friday evenings, television there, before the big game Saturday morning.
Marcus Davis says, yo, Shaun, I hope you're well, mate.
Top man, Marcus. I was wondering where you was. How are you, mate? You okay, buddy?
Dan Morgan, greetings from California.
Ah, boss, and I love it when we get ones like that in. That's bloody good. You okay, guys? California, man. Love it.
That's mad, isn't it?
Look, honestly, I can't get enough of that. That's just fantastic, man.
Drew does whatever. Luxembourg, VA, USA.
Luxembourg? Buzzing. Absolutely just overwhelmed.
Oh, Kenneth Finnegan. You got it wrong, Shaun. He's not from New York. He's from Chicago, USA.
Ah, I knew it was Chicago. Speaking of Chicago, did you see Michael Jordan's house? Have you seen Michael Jordan's?
No.
Oh, mate, his mansion is phenomenal.
I haven't seen Michael Jordan since the bloody Looney Tunes film.
Have you not watched The Last Dance? Not watched The Last Dance?
No.
What?
There's a lot of things I don't watch with the bloody
guys,
boys.
Right? Everyone needs to tell him how good The Last Dance is. Oh, my. Last Dance, mate, on Netflix. Go and watch it tonight. Where else you watch it? It's about the Chicago Bulls doing 5. Oh, mate, go and watch that. One of the best sporting documentaries I've ever seen. And that includes Welcome to Wrexham as well. It's on par, but it's that good.
We've just finished season 5 of Grey's Anatomy, and we've got about 400 episodes left, so it's going to be a while before I can watch anything else.
I'm trying to watch one episode of that, mate. It bore me to tears.
Liberal. I am from Ontario.
Ontario?
I do apologise.
Ontario in Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Ontario.
How am I knowing? How have I got Ontario in Canada, isn't it?
I wasn't good at geography, mate. I was good at the stuff on the screen and the cameras and that.
Oh, that's fair enough.
God made me good at making music.
Ontario, fantastic. That's buzzing. That's really, really good. That is, I love it. We get just fair play. Thank you.
Furman F. Minneapolis. Shoot me if I'm saying that wrong. Minnesota, USA.
Minnesota, brilliant. Wow. Thank you for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it for the start. Thank you so much.
And this is the strangest one, because I'm not going to be able to read this one out, and it's from Wales. Marcus Davis from Llanfair, Tallahan. I can't read that.
He's absolutely
North Wales.
butchered that, hasn't he? Let me have a look at this, mate.
I got that Llanfair right.
Llanfair. Llanfair Porth Gwyn, is it? No. Llanfair. Let's move on, shall we?
Come on, expert. Oh, Shaun can't read it either.
Let's move on, shall we?
What's that other one? There's Rough Run Regog. That's around here. And there's that, like, dead long one. I can't.
Llanfair Porth Gwyn. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you know it?
I know the Llanfair Porth Gwyn.
Shaun's going to learn that for next week.
Yeah, I will. And it says go, go, go in the middle.
Yeah, I think... Was it on a Jonathan Ross? Luke... I can't think what his name is. The actor. He says the whole thing on there. And he's from America.
I like Jonathan Ross.
Jack of all trades. Love that. I think that's for the comment before from Marcus Davis. Could see Shaun hosting a game show.
I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it. I'd absolutely love to do it. I wish someone would just take a chance on me and think, do you know what? He's all right behind the camera, that lad is.
Family Fortunes.
Let's go and get him. Yeah.
100
Oh, what was that? Blind Date. Blind Date. Who did that? Paddy McGuinness in the end? No, but he did.
Still Black.
I know Cilla Black. No, I know Cilla. We're going to have a lot of laughs. I used to watch that with my nan and granddad, you know.
They need to bring Strike It Lucky back. Do you remember that?
Oh, it's not good. Cilla Black. In fact, I'm sure my mate Emma was on that. Emma Puffy. I'm sure she was. Diddy's sister. I'm almost certain she was. Brilliant. And the same question to number 2, please. Go on.
What we got? Asneo, greetings from San Jose, CA.
San Jose, wow, buzzing. Thank you for tuning in.
Out of curiosity, has a club ever achieved a back-to-back promotion?
No, never.
I
Never in its
personally
history.
am happy to see Wrexham within the top third of the League One, maybe playoffs.
Yeah, listen, so would I. Oh, honestly, God, so would I. But in answer to your question, it's the first time in our history we've gone back-to-back, which... It's an astonishing achievement. It really, really is. Huge credit to these incredible players, staff. You know, I think the staff, the players, and the owners at Wrexham are just absolutely out of this world. I really, really do.
Giacomo, I think that's his name. I'll get Shaun to confirm that now. Hi guys, this is my first time I'm able to watch a show from Italy, up the town.
Oh, that's the first one from Italy. Italiano, mamma mia!
That's the one, Shaun. How do you pronounce that?
Giacomo Cobrianci.
Hey.
Giacomo Cobrianci. I know.
I'll do the show. Shaun
I don't
can read
know,
the comments.
but I tell you what, I am buzzing with that. That's the first one from Italy. I'm almost certain of it. That has made my day. I love Italy, and I'm fascinated with the mafia and stuff like that as well. I'm fascinated with pizza. I'm fascinated with Rome. We'll go on to this on another show, but let's talk Italy.
Will.i.am Bew, and I like this one. YouTube take 30%, and I'm going to swear in the show now because that is bollocks. When we go through the super chats and the members, yes, I've sworn. They take about 45% of the memberships and that and the super chats. We get 55. Oh, and Shaun's camera's overheated. We'll sort that out now.
Hello?
And they take another 23% for US tax withholdings for the American people watching. Now, this camera is never supposed to burn out.
I'll tell you what, I've been brown in my time, but I've never been multicoloured, Steve. Do you know what I mean?
At least we can still hear him. I'll have to get a picture of Shaun on the screen. I think it's coming back on
Listen,
now.
it's probably better for everyone if we don't have to look at my ugly mug. But hey,
you
up
go.
he's back.
Right, yeah, I've got the new camera now, the same as Shaun's.
Ooh,
and then
he's
that
posh
one
now, old Stephen boy.
goes and does that. Yeah, I put a bid on eBay for like 450 quid or whatever. I didn't think I'd win it, and I bloody won it, and I had to buy it. And then I had to pay another 380 quid for the lens to go with it as well. Gav Thomas in the chat.
Hey, Gavin! I tell you what, did I tell you about how? Yeah, I told you the other week, didn't I? But we had a very fitting night, did me and Gav, when Wrexham we got second, and obviously it went up. We had a very fitting night. Top man, Gavin Thomas, Richie, Deborah, Melissa, Faye, Jack.
So, Gav, we need to get this Gav Thomas. I need to know.
Oh, he won't
need to
come
get him
on.
in.
He won't come on, mate. Honestly, I've tried everything.
I'm here. Better late than never, son.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you're here, Gav. Some queers burnt me club down, Leslie.
Lee Griffith says yes, it's Fleur's replacement.
Right, okay, but one from Tranmere, so let's just hope. And I'm not wrong in saying this, am I, guys? Like Geraint's just said about Peter Moore, I'm not wrong in saying that. Listen, there's a lot that they do that we don't know about. They do an incredible amount of work that we do not know about. So their time at Wrexham has probably been very, very successful. But what I would say, it's just what I've said. It's just what I've said, basically. And I'm not being nasty or nothing. I'm just being very straight. You know, people are very straight when they talk about me. So, I'm not sure why I'm doing this. Proceed.
Right. Drew does whatever. The ex-Shrewsbury fella is being considered for CEO, allegedly.
All right. Oh, cool. Cool. Well, I mean, listen. Let's just go and get it Let's get it right. I mean, you've got to remember, it's someone we don't see, but for someone to be talked about as much as what Fleur was, which I don't really like because the lady's doing her job, but you can't be doing everything. I don't know. Anyway, best of luck to Fleur in whatever she does now, and I do mean that because she was very nice to me when I spoke to her, but I think she's upset a few people in this town. But.
Is dedication, Shaun, with our fans for this show. Lexi in the chat, you remember Lexi?
Of course I remember Lexi, a massive part of this show.
Lexi says, hello, waving hello to Shaun and Steve and everyone else. I can't stay, I'll have to watch later. But she just popped in to say that, like.
That is dedication. She's class, Lexi, love her.
And Marcus Davis, we've sent Fleur back to her daddy's club. Time to celebrate. Julie next.
Well, see, I'm not wrong. It's not. Listen, I tell you what I am. I'm a voice for the fans on here. I am a voice for the fans. So don't think it's just, I'll just say it. I don't have to. I won't just go on Twitter and I'll say it. I will say it in front of. Yeah. Proceed, Stephen. Is she going to Burton? Is she? Well, all the very best with Burton.
Adam Cruz. Go on, Shaun. Tell him how it is. That's why I love you. You couldn't have read
Cheers,
that
mate.
comment at a better time, could I?
Oh, cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
Marcus Davis, Last Dance is amazing. Best sports doc out there. I thought it was a fucking dancing thing. I'm swearing again.
It's the best, but it even beats well because it's fucking awesome, man. The Last Dance is. Do you know what? I'm going to go and watch it tonight.
I watched the Sylvester Stallone documentary
Again.
on Netflix. That was good. And the David Beckham one's good as well.
Beckham one's class. Beck's is class. You forget how big he was. I was Carl Connolly, Gary Bennett, and then Giggsy Keane. But he was, honestly, I used to love
This
Beckham.
the shit he got for that red card and all that. It was shocking.
It was shocking. I used to wear the same boots as him. I used to have a Real Madrid 23 kit on the back. I used to have the dark grey Preds. Whatever Preds he had at the time, I used to love him, mate. I used to take my free kicks like him. Not quite as good, but same technique.
Have you seen the one when James Corden pranks him and messes with the statue? That's a good prank. Adam Cruz, Toronto, laugh out loud.
Oh, I love Toronto. I absolutely love. Adam Cruz in Toronto. I love Toronto. Blue Jays, Maple Leafs, Raptors. I'm all in. Let me tell you, I'm all in. Absolutely. Oh, also the Winnipeg Jets I am now a fan of, and that is down to Matt from Packers Without Borders. Great podcast. Go and listen to it on Spotify.
We've got Kelsey in the chats. Orontario, Canada. I'm reading it out wrong again.
But where are you walking here? Ontario, Canada. Fantastic, Kelsey. Lovely to have you in here, and thank you for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it.
Marcus Davis, here we go. Clanfair TH is short for Abigail Tommy Cow's neck of the woods.
Llansannan, isn't it? Llansannan, then be Super Tommy Couse. I love Tommy. I'm trying. I don't know if Tommy will come on here now. I have asked him, but I tell you what, me and Tommy Couse should have our own show. That is a moneymaker for anyone out there. Well, that is a moneymaker. I'm not sure if he'll be able to come on this show anymore.
Well, the next step for me as well is replacing where I am right now for a period of the show and getting a guest in from another YouTube channel. We're going to start experimenting with that over the next few weeks.
Yeah, what about another host next year? Like, not as in, you can't replace me, can you? Come on.
Some other big YouTuber wrote in the comments that they'll come on the show.
Did they? Wow, who?
I can't remember who he was, but he was going.
Well,
it was a video about.
Big, can he?
Yeah, he was pretty big, and he was. It was a video about why Wrexham deserved to go up. It was pretty good, and so he said he would pop on.
Yeah, hey, listen, I'm open to absolutely anyone coming on. You're all welcome on this show. Absolutely anyone's welcome.
We will get Shaun's camera back up and running shortly. Chris McGowan, the next time you chat with either Ryan or Rob, mention about the time a viewer of yours guessed correctly about Wrexham's final standing in the League 2 and my prediction for the League 1 finish.
Yeah, I don't get to talk to him very often, buddy. I've got to be honest with you. I don't get to talk to him very often. But I will, if I do get to talk to him again, I will certainly mention that. And you did, and fair play, you nailed it, Chris. You nailed it, mate. You nailed it.
Right, the battery's not exhausted because I've got it plugged in, but there you go.
Is it because it's too? Is this too hot around it or something?
Maybe it's the heat, yeah. There's a lot of equipment there, isn't there?
How long have we been going anyway, Steve?
Just over 1 hour.
Yeah, we'll wrap up.
We've only got 3 more comments.
Cool.
The guy from Italy, I do apologise. Giacomo.
Yeah.
Giacomo. I
Giacomo
live
is
near
gonna be in it.
Venice in the northern Italy. Shaun, maybe you remember me. I'm the Italian guy who makes the Wrexham video edits on Twitter.
The Italian guy who likes to make some video idiots. Now, why is that ringing a bell to me? Why is that ringing a bell to me? Yeah, I see a lot on Twitter, but why it's ringing a bell to me? And I'm awfully sorry if I don't get it. But listen, thank you very, 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 very much for joining in this show. I really, honestly, I appreciate it so much.
Marcus Davis, Shaun Winter, the voice of the voiceless.
Correct. I'm just not afraid to speak my opinion. And I think it's lost these days. I think people are so scared. Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that. Listen, I think 90% of me is a lovely, lovely lad who cares for everyone. But at the same time, when I just see things happening and that, I don't mind opening my mouth about them. I don't, and I think more people probably should.
Adam Cruz. Tommy Cheese and Shaun would be gold, but Tommy is too Hollywood now, laugh out loud.
Oh, he's Big Tomo. Oh, he's Big Tommy, mate. Me and Tom, tell you right now, mate, if you had a show with me and Tommy Cows, you could fucking put it anywhere. I'm telling you, me and him are brilliant together. We're absolutely fantastic together. But you know what? He's smashing it. And his This Week in Wrexham show listen, it's great. And if you haven't been to see it, go and see it, guys. It's fantastic. He does a great job for the Men in Blazers channel. He really does. He's a superstar, as our Tommy.